Hello, everybody, and welcome to Generation 1, January edition.
Woo!
I am at the Agrotech, and I'm joined by...
RobotnikIsSexy.
And Ninja Deathstrike.
So yes, I am not Ninja
You are
opening
not
the show
a ninja.
today.
I'm sharing.
Sharing is caring.
It's like we're objects. It's wonderful.
Santa Claus last month.
You what?
We had Santa Claus last month.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was our special guest. It's totally real.
Forgot about that. So anyway, this year's topic. This
year's topic.
We're just gonna take the whole year.
Oh, that's right. The year
this
is new. So.
This month's topic, my New Year's resolution is not to mess up anymore. This month's topic is OU, which you probably could have told by the title of said video.
Figured it out.
So yeah, we're going to talk about all things OU. Because Smogon has a tentative, well...
It's very early, because it still includes some of the months that I don't think Pokebank was out at all, and some of the stuff has been banned.
Probably, yes. So, but we have the list of percentages up to... Oh, all 747 apparently.
Yeah, we're not going to talk.
but some of them have 0.002% usage. So I applaud you, whoever used Corefish.
Actually,
good job.
Crawdont has been used a lot recently.
Well, it's because knockoff
This.
Crawdont
is so
can
good.
one-hit KO a lot of Pokemon with
I just told-
adaptability.
Yes, but
What did I tell you it was,
Corfish.
What?
Matt?
Huh?
You
You said it was like 135 or something?
I think it's 194,
Yeah, it was really high.
if I can find it. Yeah, Choice Banded Knockoff does base 194 if they're holding an item.
Corfish
With Choice Band.
Crawdont also dies to everything, so... And he's slow.
Yeah, but Aqua Jet.
He also got a new move in Aqua Jet.
And Crab Hammer is better.
Is it better?
Oh, did they up it?
I think it's base 100 now.
Really?
That's pretty...
And
That's
it
nice.
has that high crit.
Well, it always
Yeah.
had a high crit, but it,
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I mean, granted it's only 1.5 now, but that's still like if you can get it, like, I don't know. I think it's I like my Crawdon. I think it's really good.
yeah, he's really good. Poke Aim MD uses him from time to time and usually kills something with it. It hits incredibly hard.
But alas, we get ahead of ourselves.
I don't think so.
How should we start this? I would like to start by saying my least favorite OU Pokemon is freaking Talonflame.
I have not seen as much of him since Pokebank's been out, thankfully.
I just hate
Because,
it.
seriously, screw that guy.
Whoever thought giving Brave Bird priority
It's a
was a good
120 priority
idea.
move. Can make it's been shown that a 120 priority move can make any Pokemon good. It doesn't matter who
Yeah.
you are. You are going to be top of OU. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, well, maybe we should just start at the top and go down.
that would be.
Would make the most sense, since we're not going to get the whole way down the
You
list.
can skip the
Why
band,
not? Oh,
guys.
did you link the list? Yeah, you did.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's in
We
the
did.
it's in the Skypeater.
Skypeader.
Skypeater. I don't know what a Skypeater is.
The number one is Rotom Wash, isn't he?
Yep. And that's really
The
not.
stupid bastard.
It's so good.
And the only reason he's
Does it-
number one is because Talonflame is number two. True fact.
No. Does a
It's
lot
just
more
good,
than
though.
Talonflame. He's just good. He
Well, I
does
know
everything.
he's
on
good,
your
but
team.
people use him specifically to deal with Talonflame. So they keep each other going, basically, as far as usage.
He's... I don't know. He's really good. Every time I face him, he's always a pain in the butt. I don't even use Talonflame, but he's still really good.
Well, I've I think I've probably done more Wi-Fi battling than the two of you.
Well, look at his. Well, I just finished my team, so that's
Your team is
accurate.
really good,
You
by
also
the
do
way.
a lot of passerby battles too, so
What'd you say?
I said
Andy?
your team is really good.
The only thing I think that I need to change is I have a big fairy weakness.
Yeah.
I think I might put
You
in
also have
Metagross
a
instead of
big
Scrafty.
fighting weakness as well. I think you had a lot of weaknesses, but I didn't have those types with me, so it didn't matter. But yeah,
But Rotom Wash's percentage is 6 points higher than
yeah,
Talonflame.
it does a lot more than just check Talonflame. It's
well,
really
sure,
good.
yeah, I acknowledge that, but I'm just saying it's 6 points higher because it's like the only thing in OU that can take a Brave Bird from Talonflame.
And the Tyranitar is an OU.
Things, yeah, Tyranitar,
Heatran.
Dragonite, Heatran.
Dragonite can't take Brave Bird from Talonflame.
Yeah, Ken.
At multi-scale it can.
If it's
Yeah,
multi-scale,
but if you switch into it, he'll just do it again, and if it's choice
you have
banded,
extreme speed.
it's not going to kill Talonflame. and
If
then-
it's choice banded, then you have plenty of checks because it can't switch moves. There are other answers to Talonflame than just Rotom Wash.
I'm just saying Rotom Wash is the best one, and that's why he's
Yeah.
number one.
I mean, I think that with Pokebank out, Talonflame is still very good, but he's not the format warping douchebag that he was before.
I don't think
I think
you
he
see it as
already
much,
has.
Andy.
He's already been the format warping.
No, he
douchebag.
was. He definitely was. But with Pokebank out, he's not as good.
Well, I don't, and I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I don't think Andy or I have that much of a kind of a what's the word I'm thinking? Perspective on it, because
Perspective?
Pokebank isn't as prevalent on Wi-Fi as it is on
It's
Showdown.
totally prevalent on
It's not.
Wi-Fi.
I doubt that there are as many like perfect IV Landorus and Heatrans.
Well, sure there are.
Not
'cause you
all
can-
the
you can
guys
clone.
are out.
People are
And-
cloning Pokemon and sending around 6 IV legendaries. So, if you're a
But you're
lucky-
also doing a lot of like passerby matches. Like you might play more, but Showdown's more competitive in general.
I just think that because it's not as widespread on the Wi-Fi right now, it's not as prevalent. Because
I don't know.
Showdown, you just have access to it right right there.
There's going to be more Genesects on Showdown, which is another reason why I like Wi-Fi more. This Genesect is a pain in the ass. Although, I did just fight a team that had Genesect in it the other day. And
Yeah, I don't think he'll stick around. He's
No.
probably gonna get banned. He's really good.
he can have like 5 different sets. Like, there's no telling what he can run, because he can
Yeah.
run like almost every move in the game.
What's his base attack?
I don't know, but he's really damn good.
It's high enough after a download to be an issue.
But what Pokebank Pokemon checks Talonflame? Because I can't really think of any.
Landorus.
Landorus.
Cresselia is pretty bulky.
No one's using Cresselia though. It's
What-
more the
what
fact
other
that
than
it's more the
Landorus?
fact that entry hazards are better. Like Stealth Rocks, there's a lot more Stealth Rock users with Pokebank up, and that checks Talonflame.
I'm just gonna run Suicide,
true, but
Bleed, Carbink.
I'm trying to think of what other things checked it that didn't already exist, and I think the only thing I can
Heatran's
think
not
of...
too bad because it doesn't get.
Heatran is a good
Fitting
check for
does
it,
it.
actually.
Yeah.
So
And that's
Heatran
like,
and
there's
Landorus, I think
Probably
that's
the two best Pokemon that we got from Pokebank. So
That's kind of sad. Although, pre-Pokebank had a lot of Pokemon in it, so there was...
what do you mean?
there were a lot of Pokemon to choose from pre-Pokebank, I think. There were just a lot of them.
Yeah, if you liked using Talonflame, you had
You
all
had
sorts.
five
I
other
don't
slots
think
to use.
I don't think Talonflame's usage is going to go down just because there is Landorus and Heatran.
I'm not saying he's not going to be OU. I do think I don't think he's going to be number 2
Probably not.
consistently.
He'll
I
probably-
think he'll go down a bit. I don't think he's going to drop anywhere close to the bottom of OU. He's still very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but he does he's a little harder to use now. Like, you can't just throw him on your team and
You
win.
just spam Brave Bird.
You need support for him now. Like, you need a spinner.
I think you always need a spinner. I mean, pre-Pokebank had Forretress and Blastoise.
Yeah, but you didn't need it because nothing set up Stealth Rocks very well.
Except Tyranitar.
Except Tyranitar.
and Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is an excellent Stealth Rocker.
Yeah, but if they had Ferrothorn, you just switch in Talonflame when they bring him in, and that's that.
It could be.
No, I mean, I expect him to still probably be in the top 20. He's really good.
I kind of want to just like travel to the future and like just see. It'd just be interesting to see how it's I've never experienced a competitive metagame shift.
You haven't?
Before. Because like even when X and Y,
you played a lot of Black and White.
My New Year's resolution, I failed. But yeah, I played when Black and White. I played when Black 2, White 2 was out, and that was after the power creep was already like over.
Yeah, but the tiers still moved around a lot. And then,
but I was really invested.
The top
in
tiers didn't. Like the top 5 were almost always the same guys.
Yeah, but I mean the lower tiers, which is what he played in, moved around a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I believe he mostly played RU.
And UU.
And UU, which changed a lot. I think UU probably changed the most out of all the tiers.
I just meant from the standpoint of the beginning, like where everything is
from the
fair game.
Right.
Like I've never.
Yeah, that's why
that's
exactly why I wanted to play pre-Pokebank. I want to play in the beginning just because anything can happen. Like you can bring anything.
I really liked playing the first couple weeks until every team had Talonflame.
Or Klefki.
And then I was so happy when Pokebank got here. I was sick of it.
I still think that Magneton is a pretty good check to both Talonflame and Klefki because Talonflame does not run a lot of speed. So
you mean Magnezone?
Magnezone.
I think it would. I don't know the speed tiering, but Magnezone's pretty slow.
He's got 60, I think.
Yeah. But I mean, like the exact numbers, like how they'd match up for the average. Because Talonflame, you're right, normally didn't run any investment.
Scarf Timid Magnezone is faster than Gengar by a fair deal. So it'd probably.
Well, but Talonflame's base speed is 126.
I know, but people don't give it much speed. I actually went by the recommended EVs for Talonflame on the Smogon website, and they don't give it enough speed to outrun Gengar, which I thought was really surprising. So
it's because Brave Bird kills Gengar.
Yeah, I guess so.
They only give it enough speed to outspeed it with things with its fire moves.
They only give it enough speed to outrun like base 100 Pokemon, base 100 speed,
which is fine.
It's fine, but still means Scarf Magnezone's gonna kill it.
You get the bulk. Yeah, but Scarf Magnezone it had issues for other reasons.
It needs support to work. I know you're not in love with the timid nature, but he needs the speed, in my opinion. But we're off topic.
So yeah, number 3.
Lucario. The last good, like really good Mega left.
Well, that's you could argue that. Some people say Pinsir is better than Lucario.
Pinsir is good.
Pinsir is wildly
I've only
good.
faced him a couple of times.
Is he even in the OU list? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. He's number 40 under Thundurus, which is weird. That is so weird to see. But yeah, he's definitely a better typing. Fighting Steel, very good typing. So.
And a really good ability on his Mega Form. And 112 base speed, which is...
Yeah, I didn't realize he was that fast. I thought he would be a little slower than that. Fast. He's extremely fast, yeah. He's the perfect Smogon Pokemon, too, because he's really, really powerful, but he's not powerful enough to be overpowered. Since you can take him down pretty easily since his defenses are low and he doesn't get a lot of priority. Or he does get...
He gets
actually a few priority attacks. I think 4.
Yeah. He gets bullet punch.
Vacuum wave is the most
vacuum wave
notable
and extreme.
Fun fact: he hates Trevenant.
Yeah, well, ghosts are just amazing right now, which makes me happy.
Ghost and darks are like all OU now. It's really bizarre. But just
darks.
Yeah.
Well, certain ones like Bisharp is just barely not.
Bisharp.
Well, Bisharp is barely not.
I think he will be.
But I think it's because some dark types check Aegislash pretty well.
Yeah,
no, I don't it's because Steel doesn't resist it anymore. That's the only reason.
True.
That's why they can.
But there still aren't that many dark. Like when I look at the dark types,
it's more Ghost than dark.
Mandibuzz is because
it's so defensive.
Defog now. Like it's a great spinner.
And its ability got buffed and knockoff got buffed. Yeah. So it's
what ability?
Reasons. Overcoat. It can't.
How did it? I didn't.
Can't be hit by spore moves anymore either.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's immune to all powders.
It's good to know.
Yeah. And it's one of the few flyers that's bulky enough to switch into Stealth Rocks and then get rid of them and still be alive. Mm-hmm. So.
And
that's really good.
He like counters Breloom hardcore, which makes me very happy.
Yeah, Breloom's in trouble.
Breloom got shat on hard.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
It's me too. I hate the guy. Unless it's a smart technician Breloom that has Rock Tomb, because Rock Tomb got boosted to 60 power, so it actually does a lot now. And its accuracy went up as well.
Did it?
Yeah.
What is it still? What's the percentage on the? Is it still like 30?
Rock Tomb.
No, it always lowers speed.
Oh, it does. I thought it had a chance.
No.
Why are you laughing at me?
It was so inaccurate. That was the thing.
Because
I never use Rock Tomb. What?
I know. It's okay. It's just I feel super good at knowing everything about Pokemon, even though I don't know that much. It's just because I've been playing it consistently.
The thing with Rock Tomb is that it was
terrible.
Was so shaky. Yeah, that's why.
If you don't know
it was
about
only
Rock Tomb,
a chance to lower speed because it just missed half this.
The last time I used Rock Tomb was when I got it from Brawly.
Yeah. Like if you don't remember anything about Rock Tomb, it's probably because you didn't play 3rd gen that much, which is fine. I feel like a lot of people didn't, but what is it?
It's not fine.
This is 50 damage,
55
and 70 accuracy. It was 70 accuracy.
70.
It's terrible, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
I remember giving it to Aggron, because Aggron was the Pokemon back then. Like, he was the new, really cool guy. Like, I remember, I watched out for the internet leaks of Ruby and Sapphire, and I saw Aggron, and I'm like, I want that guy. That's how old I am. So I've been scouting the new Pokemon leaks ever since I could, so I've got no problem with that. But yeah.
It's weird because I know I was around during that time, but I don't remember. Like,
I think I bought like the paper strategy guide. That's how I found them. All out. I didn't do the internet.
I mean, it's weird because I remember like the Peekaboo stuff and like, all that stuff, but I don't remember anything from 3rd gen, like pre-3rd gen. You know what I mean?
I remember the first day I got Silver, I was at a Wendy's.
Is that the end of the story?
Yeah, that's the end of the story. And my brother and I started our clocks, like, you know, did the time and everything. It's nostalgia.
Next we have
next week
I give you the award for the best stories.
Thank you.
That's my story.
We have number 4, Aegislash.
Yay.
Who I don't expect to stay that high for too much longer. Once people figure out how to play around him.
He's just way too predictable.
I've figured out how to play around him. There are a couple
times.
times.
How to play around him, burn him. Done. End of weapon.
That's kind of easier said than done. Like you have to get your fire.
King Shield doesn't protect against.
Well, I know, but
moves.
who's gonna stay in on some guy who's gonna burn you?
Rotom Wash.
I
Comes
don't.
in.
Well, if he's gonna probably Swords Dance on the Switch.
Actually,
and if he doesn't, he's gonna survive any.
All good. Aegis Slashes go for Shadow Ball on the Switch, and they do a ton of damage.
Well, then, I'm pretty sure Sableye still survives and burns him.
Yeah, Sableye is a problem. Sableye is definitely gonna stick around in OU for a long time. I'm not sure if it is an OU though. I feel like it should.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I've
seen lots of it. I use one and it's really good.
Yes, it's number... I just saw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? The 49.
Okay, he's under Tentacruel. I can see it.
Yeah.
3787.
And the reason he's used more is because Mega Pokemon get crushed by burns and Dark. That's another example of a Dark / Ghost, since I guess he's both.
I'd say it's more his Ghost, though.
Foul Play is a Dark move, though, and that's the one that's killing people. Because, like, Steel can't resist Foul Play anymore. So it's taking...
But Foul Play and Burn is a really bad combo.
No, I think it still
uses
think
their burn
normal
counts.
attack. Yeah, it doesn't account.
Burn only counts from you.
It only counts when
sure.
you're burned. So
I use Nightshade on mine.
Yeah, you should use Foul Play. Foul Play one-hit KOs Aegis Slash every time, so...
Yeah, but Nightshade lets me kill special attackers, too. Like, I run a maximum, max special defense.
Oh, also, Nightshade is really
just
terrible
die.
in a level 50 metagame, which is what I play in, so that's why Foul plays.
That's true. I mean, on Showdown, I like it.
I wish there was an option on the 3DS to make it 100.
Yeah, I wish for that as well, but I am going to take what I can get, because I waited for 5th Gen
better than nothing.
Yeah, I waited for 5th Gen to introduce something like that, and they never did.
I'm just a stat whore, so I like seeing all the big numbers.
It's kind of relative, although there are some technical differences. I don't think it's anything to really complain about.
So last night, you remember how I was talking about how I needed to get... I was talking about my Volcarona last night.
Yeah.
Andy. Well, I got him to level 96, and I was like, oh, I'm so close to getting him. Because I needed Fiery Dance.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know that it wasn't... I didn't know that it was an egg move. But I had to get him to level 90 anyway to get Hurricane.
Did you check to see if you could heart scale him? Because one thing they've done...
I ended up heart scaling Fiery Dance, yeah.
Because what they've done in X and Y, I've noticed this for all the Pokemon, all of the, super moves that they get, you get all of them by heart scale now.
Well, what they do a lot is, the moves that the under evolutions learned that the older ones didn't. I know you can get those with heart scales now, which is really nice.
I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure that it works for, maybe I'm wrong about this, but if you teach, if your Pokemon has 4 egg moves, but your other guy has an egg move, so you get 4 egg moves, but they're mix matched. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know about that. I know that if they
might be able to get the other one.
If they forget one of their egg moves while leveling up, you can heart scale that back. That's something I know.
So it would make sense to be able to get the one that got cut out then,
maybe.
Since it's basically the same thing.
I haven't encountered that. Maybe.
I could be wrong about that though.
I don't know. I don't do any breeding, so...
Aegis Slash is beaten by Mandibuzz and Sableye 100% of the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of how to deal with that guy. Also, Diggersby is an honorable mention because he can't really touch Diggersby since he's a normal ground.
Unless he has Sacred Sword, I guess.
Unless you are playing risky and switch your bunny into the Swordman and then it uses the Sacred Sword, that's the only real possible scenario. Since Earthquake
Does Diggersby one-hit KO it even when it's in defensive form?
Yeah. I think so. And King Shield doesn't affect Earthquake since it's a long-range attack. You can just keep using it.
It's a long-range attack using your Earthquake sniper rifle.
Yeah, long-range sniper rifle.
That creates earthquakes.
Under Aegislash, we have Genesect,
Yay.
who will be banned, I'm pretty sure.
So under Genesect is...
I mean, Genesect's incredibly good.
He's incredible.
We already kind of touched on him. Fantastic typing, and he kills you with all of his moves.
I've noticed Choice Band is the set people like to use in X and Y.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Scarf.
Scarf is also common, also Specs.
Any choice item he will have.
Yeah, he can
I
do
see
anything.
Scarf most often.
Scarf is most often, but I think more smart players use the choice banded U-turn with like download attack boost, and it does like.
What are his other attacks then?
Iron Head, Blaze Kick, Extreme Speed, because he gets Extreme.
It gets Blaze Kick.
It gets Blaze Kick and Extreme Speed. So there you go. He can just use any move ever.
Let's just give it like...
What are his attacks? Yeah, they're both 120. He does get extreme speed. Oh, it's from but it's only you have to have that special one.
The shiny one. Yeah, that people have been cloning those and passing them around like candy. So, but I've been seeing that set used.
Does that one have a set nature? Some of them do.
I have no idea. But the banded one I've seen is on Showdown anyway, so...
Yeah. I wonder, if it has a set nature, that might also explain the choice band over the choice scarf.
It could be, like maybe it's adamant.
If it was stuck, with like an attack plus nature instead of a speed one.
It definitely works.
That would explain it.
Of course.
Yeah, it looks good. I didn't,
Everything sticks.
Giving it extreme speed is...
It's dumb.
Excessive.
It's dumb.
And Blaze Kick, because that makes...
Sure, he's a fire type, and so just melts
his
leg
he's
off.
He's bug steel type, and he can light his foot on fire.
It's just...
Yeah, so Genesect's probably going to get banned. Do we all agree with that?
Yes. I do want to mention that Sticky Web will kill him. I killed Genesect with Sticky Web recently, and I felt good.
Well, if it's
It also apparently gets shift gear, which is insane. Yes. The special one. Shift gear and extreme speed sound...
That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't overpowered and stinky, because... Yeah.
I'm gonna make that now.
Okay, I'm not. I never will.
Shift gear, X scissor, extreme speed,
U-turn.
No, I don't think I want U-turn. If
U-turn
I'm setting
like,
up, I don't want U-turn out.
U-turn is the second best move in the game, though.
But you might. I mean, there might be times when you can't handle what's in, and you do want to get out.
Why would I set up though?
No, I'm saying you set up, and then you're like.
Generally, you don't want to. You don't want a nasty plot and then volt switch out.
Yeah.
It's just such a waste. If I use the shift gear set, I wouldn't use U-turn. I'd use X scissor.
Yeah.
Because he'd have a different role. He wouldn't be a scout. He'd be a sweeper.
Wait, you said
finish the game off.
You said shift gears.
X scissor.
The thing about Genesect
Iron Head.
He is a scout and a sweeper at the same time, since his U-turn.
You could use Iron Head, Matt.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Iron Head is good. I wish more Pokemon got it.
Excadrill
doesn't get it.
Excadrill can't get it
until... I was just thinking the same thing.
Because I was like, oh, I can take out fairies with Excadrill. No, wait, no, I can't.
Nope.
You gotta use Metal Claw. Ah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the strongest attack? Metal Claw.
Don't worry, in Z version they'll bring it back.
I chose taking Shadow Claw because ghosts.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Excadrill hates Trevenant.
I guess. But Rock Slide does like the same damage, except it's not super effective. But
I don't know. It killed your what's his face.
My what's his face?
Your Chandelure.
Yeah, that's because I switched into it like a dummy.
Everything kills Chandelure.
Not everything.
No, it's got 80-80 defense. It's not bad defensively.
Where's that? Where is it on the list here? Let's find it. Number 75.
Oh, damn, he's down there. Oh, well, I still think he's good for the team that I have. Because the team is all about protecting Medicham, which fails when you miss your attacks. Of course, that's really the risk you run when you use Medicham in general, since his best moves have 90 accuracy, so it's just going to happen, like, sooner or later.
I just want to say that I still think I had a chance because I still had Volcarona.
But I killed
And
Volcarona.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
We're talking second turn here, Andy.
No, I killed it with Galvantula, you silly head.
Yeah, but you said I would have lost on second turn because you missed that move.
Well, I could have gone into any number of guys. Like, Quagsire eats up Volcarona for breakfast. He has got tons of special defense investment.
Yeah, but now you're planning the whole match. You don't know what would happen.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just say I would have lost
because then
the game.
Nick could switch to
I'm just saying, Medicham super effective hit like 4 of your Pokemon, so having him die on turn 2 is kind of a big pain in the ass and matters. So, I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. Because it's like, you just have a team with like 3 or 4 dark types.
2.
But yeah.
I'm just saying, like, my Volcarona had Hurricane.
That's cool.
So
I
think I would have threatened out.
Focus Sash Galvantula would have probably killed him in the end either way.
What's Galvantula going to do back, though?
2-hit KO with Thunder, which I did do. I should have used Thunder.
You're not going to get 2 attacks, though.
Yeah, I am. I'm faster than Volcarona.
If you switch, not if you
you're going to
switch
get
out
hit down to your Sash, and then you're going to be dead.
Well, not if I switch into an attack.
But that's
no. I mean, he doesn't have to switch into attack.
Happened.
If he came in on Medicham, he gets a chance to Quiver Dance. And so, if you stay in,
yeah, but
he
Quagsire
dies.
has Unaware. He doesn't care about Quiver Dance. It doesn't matter. Quagsire comes in.
But we were talking about Galvantula.
I know. I'm saying if all else fails, Galvantula could probably kill it too. But let's stop talking about that because it's massive speculation.
Exactly.
That's why I said you can't tell me that. It's like I would have lost if you had gotten hit my Trevenant.
I'm just saying. I
understand that it was bad that you lost your Medicham. Like that was one of your heavy hitter.
Half of your team is weak to it. I don't think you can say it didn't matter.
He's not saying it doesn't matter. He's saying you can't definitively say I would have won the match hands down had that not happened because that was the second turn of the match.
Yeah, and I would have killed him with Zen Headbutt, and then your tree would be gone, and then you would have had absolutely nothing to deal with Medicham.
Except Volcarona.
But I have Quagsire for Volcarona.
But that's oh my god.
But that forces Medicham out. That's the whole point. You can't.
Yeah, but he has Unaware.
You can't say that's game over right at that turn. You don't know what would have happened. That's the whole point.
All right, I'm gonna upload it, and you're gonna see how bad I got screwed over. But
I'm not saying it didn't hurt your chances of winning significantly. I'm saying you can't say I would. He has things that answer Quagsire.
Well, yeah,
he gets to switch too.
Knock off Crawdon. 1-hit KO's Quagsire.
What if you switch into a Scald and get burned? Because that's what I would go for.
But that's what if.
I know. But
so then you can't say I guarantee win the match if there's so many what ifs.
I didn't say I guarantee. I said that I would have definitely won, which I guess is like the same thing. But
oh, man.
He has nothing to take Medicham at all. His entire team is weak to Medicham, except for Volcarona, oh boy, which I have things to deal with Volcarona, so it doesn't matter. But the people watching this aren't going to know what we're talking about, because it's going to take me like 2 to 3 weeks.
We're in the future.
It's going to take me like 4 weeks to upload that, because I have a lot of matches.
Just upload that one next. And we can put the link in the description, and then they can leave comments about how important they think it is, and we'll see
I guess
who was
I
right.
could do that, but it would mess up.
That's what you're going to do now.
It's gonna mess up.
So there's going to be a link to Andy's battle in the description,
Oh my
everyone.
gosh.
We want you to go watch that. Give it a thumbs up, because it's going to be a great battle, regardless of fighting now.
Regardless
And then in
of
the
who got
comments of
fucked
this
over.
video, or that one, because more people will watch that one, you need to tell us what you think would have happened. And we'll let the people decide. That's the only way to...
It's the American way.
It's the American way. Democracy.
Yeah, America.
I love you, Andy.
Okay.
Anyhow, at number 7, we have Heatran.
We're only on number 7.
Yeah.
This is
We're
gonna
not... We'll probably just do like the...
be like
I
a
don't know.
3-episode.
Yeah. Heatran's super good, though.
Yeah.
I don't see it ever
There's
leaving
not
the
much
top
to say
10.
about Heatran.
Yeah.
Actually, you could argue Heatran is easier to deal with now since he can be hit by ghost and dark attacks.
Yeah.
Which
He definitely
he's not gonna.
be resistances.
He can't really. Well, he could probably take a couple shadow balls, but he's not gonna like it. So
No, they're gonna hurt more than they did
Especially if
before.
he gets the drop.
yeah.
But he also is a fire type that's not weak to stealth rocks.
The
so,
only good one.
yeah,
Sorry,
There's only
Infernape.
like 2 in
Infernape
There's
for a while.
3.
there's
got
Embor,
that.
the best fire type ever made.
If by best you mean fat,
No,
stupid.
he got
Oh,
Sucker
I meant
Punch,
in-
actually. Not to start another rant, but he got Sucker Punch, so that's...
Did he get a fighting move?
He still has superpower.
Okay.
Although you have
I
to
find
you have
it
to
really
breed to
funny
get it.
that Game Freak makes Pokemon with types and then doesn't give them moves of their type.
Yeah.
Like, why?
So, number 8, Garchomp.
Garchomp. Who I'm surprised is that high.
Are you?
Did he get any new moves that I
yeah.
don't know about?
He got the I'm gonna turn into a special attacker for no reason move. Which means you are never safe with Garchomp.
Is that with his Mega Form?
His Mega Form, he has huge special attack, so he can Draco Meteor stuff. His speed is...
But he's slow.
He's slow. He's 92.
No, he's
Is he
slow,
93?
but he's so tanky.
He's super tanky. Like, you can't take
And, like
him down.
his regular base speed isn't that great anymore.
And
so
what you could
it doesn't
do,
hurt him as much
you
as
could
it would.
just bluff the Scarf or whatever for a long time, and then, like, at the end of the game, go Mega. Because, like, Garchomp is faster than Mega Garchomp, so you could use his speed when you need to, and then when the
He
things...
has 120 special attack.
That's a lot of
Mega
special
Form.
attack.
That's pretty good.
So you could, like, bluff being a normal Chomp, and then just go Mega later, which is what I already said. So, I don't know. Mega Garchomp is pretty good.
He's also not that vulnerable to fairies with the ground typing.
He gets
It helps.
Iron
Like
Head.
2.
Yeah.
Probably gets Metal Claw.
He gets Iron Head, which is better.
I'm just kidding.
I think it's from breeding, which is unfortunate, but at least it isn't
Still.
a Pokebank move, so...
At least it's not freaking black 2, white 2 move tutor move.
It is.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but you can breed it. So
Yeah.
I'm saying like,
I'm glad that it was an egg move as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll still be good. Like dragons are still really good.
Yeah.
Fairies
the
didn't do
fairies
that
did
much.
jack shit,
Oh,
which is
well,
what...
basic-
Basically,
his name?
they made outrage bad.
They actually didn't.
But they didn't make dragons
Did
bad.
you
It's
know-
worse than it was.
Did you know that if the fairy switches into outrage, you get to reselect your move with no confusion?
only if it's the first turn.
Only if it's the... I don't think so. I think you can
I'm pretty
reselect
sure.
anytime. So it's not like you are completely vulnerable. You're just completely vulnerable for like one turn when they switch in.
It's a free switch in though.
I guess, but I
I mean,
think
they also hit you super effectively then.
yeah, but most fairies are really slow, so Garchomp could just use Earthquake, and then you
Right. Well,
damage
that's
your own.
exactly what I just said.
I think
That Garchomp is one of the best prepared to deal with fairies. That's
you know,
why he's still-
who's not?
No, who?
What's his name? The
Scrafty?
three-headed thing.
Oh, Hydreigon, yeah.
Freaking hates dragons. I mean, well, he hates dragons, but he also hates
Or
fairies.
Hydreigon.
Just hates
Hydreigon-
everything.
Hydreigon has problems.
I fought a couple on Wi-Fi and they just go down like each time.
Yeah.
I used to think it was like pretty bulky, but now it doesn't
No.
seem like it is.
I still like the
It's-
scarf set, but it's not. It's
It's
no
bulky
Dragonite.
enough to like take a hit.
Like
usually.
one. It can take
Yeah.
one.
And it won't bend over to an ice attack, which is nice.
I used
'cause
to
it's only
like
6 weak.
switching him into water attacks since he resists water. Like he resists water and fire, so he can like switch into those type of attacks. But
Mhm.
for the most part, yeah.
So number 10, Excadrill.
Excadrill.
Who's
Oh wait, we skipped Scissor.
Oh, we did skip Scissor. Scissor's number 9. He's still Scissor.
Yay! A Mega
It does the
Scissor.
same things.
Mega Scissor is something new
Yeah.
that he can do, where he gets extremely bulky
Scissor.
for no reason.
And can switch moves and still bullet punch you for tons of damage.
I've been
But,
I haven't been swept by Mega Scissor. I think I.
He's
have.
kind of stuck in Genesect Shadow right now, I think.
Yeah. What I like,
Well,
as I like to
He'll
say,
shoot up after the ban list.
when
Yeah, once Genesect's gone.
when a Pokemon makes Scissor look like a not preferable option, then you know it's going to be banned pretty soon.
Because Mega Scissor is very good.
He's really good.
He's probably a little bit weaker than the regular Scissor, like attack-wise, because he doesn't get the
his-
ban.
his
But
attack goes up. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
he can't have the choice ban.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the added bulk and the ability to change moves,
It
I think,
makes up for it, and he
are
gets Roost.
good options.
He's one
Yep.
of the few Megas who can heal. So
Yeah, which is really good, and he's got the bulk to actually be able to do it as well.
yeah,
I think
that's
they should
another.
have made a Mega Porygon Z.
That's another Pokemon Mandibuzz takes out rather easily, though. Is
What does it do against Scissor?
uses foul play, they die.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like I'll upload a match in the future time where this like Scissor uses Sword Dance after I defog, and then the next turn I use foul play and it does like 90%. Like, and then he uses Bullet Punch and it does nothing because Mandibuzz. And I'm like, Mandibuzz, you bastard. You glorious bastard.
So then, now number 10, Excadrill.
I just wish Amanda Buzz didn't look so dumb.
I like how
It's
Mandibuzz looks, but whatever, it's fine.
I named mine Skullduggery.
That's a really good name. You always have really good names. I want to nickname mine, but someone traded it to me, and he is too lazy to help me. But I want to nickname it Sweet D from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because she's
Nice.
always called a bird. And Mandibuzz is an evil bird, and Mandibuzz's cry sounds like Sweet D.
Does it? I haven't
little
heard its
bit.
cry. That's hilarious.
It's the most perfect nickname, and it really sucks because I haven't gotten a nickname, and I've had like 5 really good battles with it. So
Yeah.
it'll just be Mandibuzz for now.
You could just put an annotation over it every time it's sent out.
When I like narrated one the other day, and I'm like, we'll just call it Sweet D, even though it's Mandibuzz.
So let's talk about Excadrill. And how sad he is now.
How sad he is? Why is he sad?
Because go.
Because do you ever like attack with yours
Yeah,
often? I don't.
it
I
kills
spin.
Rotom.
That's like the only thing he does.
I use defog instead of spinning, like almost always. Like I haven't actually spun with mine yet. I use it to kill Rotoms, which I
Yeah,
haven't,
he's good at that.
I haven't done it yet because it turns out I was wrong, and you can't one-hit KO a Rotom with Earthquake when they're defensive.
What I thought.
So you have to have a Life Orb. So if you have a Life Orb, you'll kill Rotom, like defensive Rotom.
Or if you can get a Swords Dance up. If you're running that set.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I have an Assault Vest on mine.
Yeah, Assault Vest is another set
That's
people
not a
like
bad
to
idea.
use.
Yeah.
Although he doesn't get any recovery, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess he can take an extra hit, so that's good.
Yeah. Ferrothorn right under there. Look at all the steel types.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. Fairy types make steel types stronger. Although I do kind of like how it balances out the game by making ghost types and dark types stronger, because ghost types have always been good, but dark types have kind of been not that great.
I think it's nice to see different typing.
I don't think the fairy type made dark type better either. I think it made it worse.
It was the steel.
It made steel.
Yeah, it was nerfed to steel.
It nerfed steel, which
But
in turn made
Dark
dark better.
needed another weakness.
Which isn't good.
Well, it's like, what fairy are you gonna see? Like, what are there, like 2?
Togekiss?
Togekiss,
Azumarill.
Klefki.
Well, Klefki
Azumarill.
doesn't use fairy attacks, so it like.
But it could. What if it was...
Yeah, but it
wrong?
resists dark as well. Fairy also resists dark.
Yeah.
So not only did it get a weakness, it got something else that it couldn't hit.
Yeah, but steel no longer resists dark, so it's like the same difference. Like it's just in times whatever resistance.
I wonder how competitive the new Pokemon will be.
Not
The
very.
3 legendaries.
Oh, the 3 legendaries.
I mean, water, fire is amazing.
Yeah, that sounds
The
fun.
the Latios one will probably go uber. I would
Immediately.
say immediately.
I don't know what it's.
Also, it looks terrible.
I don't know what its any of the base stats are for those guys, so I can't even really comment. But
Yeah,
I
but
would
it's...
assume at least 600
I'm just
minimum.
The one that I'm think might make it be able to be used in other tiers is the little Hoopa.
Is that the one that's quad weak
Ghost
to ghost?
Or Ghost Dark. That's what it is,
I
right?
think it's ghost psychic.
I
Or
can't
Ghost
remember.
Fairy. Ghost Psychic.
Hoopa.
There's a ghost psychic, so it's like weak to everything in the game. Like I don't.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible. I don't know how it's gonna be good unless it gets like a super good
it's-
attack.
Ghost resists bug, so it's actually neutral to bug.
It's quad weak to ghost.
It's quad weak to ghost, quad weak to dark.
Quad weak to dark and
it's
ghost.
normal bug, half from psychic, half from poison.
Do you know what
0
runs
normal.
rampant in OU? Ghost and dark. So that
Yeah, but-
guy is dead.
It depends
for
on the
now.
speed. Like if it's fast enough,
Maybe.
it's not. It could kill the ghost because it's also going to hit the ghost super effectively.
Diancie might also be kind of cool because it's Rock Fairy, which is same as Carbink, but it'll have better stats.
Yeah, Carbink is so bad.
Suicide Lead, I'm telling you.
I still have to train one, but he'll probably be useful.
I think he'll be good in a lower tier. but
Probably.
He's just outclassed by the power of the attacks in OU.
Yeah.
He
He's basically
does.
the Shuckle story all over again. So
Yeah.
I would venture to say that Volcanion will be banned.
Is that the
really,
water fire?
Yeah, I bet, because it only has 2 weaknesses.
but one of
It
them
has
was rock.
A quad resists. A quad
Yeah.
resists fire. Oh, it's also it has electric. I forgot. Quad weak to a quad resists fire, ice, bug, steel, and fairy.
But it's weak to rock.
That sounds. And weaknesses and resistances aren't the only thing
True.
I
that
mean,
determines
But if
Heatran
it
has
has
the most
600 base
resistances
stats,
in the
though-
game, and he's not banned. Like what does Heatran have? Like 7 quad resistances now, and he's still thumping
He's got a
around
lot.
OU. I think his
I-
stealth rock weakness is probably going to weigh him down, but then who knows? Tornadus T got banned, and he's a bird.
I also think Heatran is an ugly Pokemon.
Heatran is pretty ugly.
he is pretty ugly.
Like it looks so stupid.
Like
It looks like a Mudman.
what
From,
is it anyway?
It's a pile of melting metal.
but how is it? I don't get it.
You just name
There's
it.
an ice cream cone Pokemon. Your argument is
Just
invalid.
name it Terminator and move on.
Yeah.
What were we saying about? Oh, 1, 2,
Pokemon.
Terrathorn.
4, 5.
Terrathorn,
It has 5 quad weaknesses. I mean quad resistance.
quad
Yeah,
resistances.
it's pretty. It's not too shabby.
Plus a bunch of regular ones as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
1. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
That's a lot. Anyhow, Ferrothorn use it all. He's just solid. I think he hasn't.
Didn't we already talk about Ferrothorn? I guess.
I said his name, but then we got off topic.
Oh man.
Surprise.
Do you want to? Uh, do you
I
want
think we should go to 15 here because we're coming on 50 minutes. So
we can maybe get the top 20 this episode, and then I don't know if the other ones, whatever, we'll figure it out. But Ferrothorn, is there anything that needs to be said about Ferrothorn?
think-
He's the same as he was. He's still good.
We should try to blaze through the last 53 and then just talk about the ones we want to talk about. I think.
Okay, so Ferrothorn, go. Anything? Any other?
You can get Leech Seeds, Stealth Rock, and Spikes legally now.
Yeah.
Which
I don't even know if he'd want all three though.
he couldn't do it before. That's just a thing.
Yeah, I know, but
and Gyro Ball looks really great.
It looks very silly. So Gengar.
Gengar.
still super good.
Got
Gengar.
better because now Sludge Bomb matters.
And he can get away from Arena Trap.
You can kill Togekiss, which is very good.
He can sometimes kill Togekiss.
Yeah, it has to be
Togekiss is
wounded.
pretty bulky. It depends on the set that
Yeah.
it's running.
For sure.
But yeah, he can sometimes.
If they're wounded, then yes.
Gliscor.
Gliscor is the most annoying piece of shit. in the
Yeah.
world.
I just posted a battle. My battle this
Yeah, I
week. The
saw
guy
that,
had
yeah.
Gliscor and Ferrothorn, and all he did was protect. It was like an 80-turn battle because he just protected every turn.
Oh, but I can't fault them because right as we speak, I am hatching Gligar. So
No.
No, I mean, it's really good. It's just he never actually attacked. He poisoned me with a poison jab every time.
Well, like,
It was
who
super-
percentage
runs
on that?
poison jab? It's a 30%.
Yeah,
I think it's
really.
30%.
It's only okay.
It's a Scald's percent,
Yeah.
you could say.
You know what's annoying?
Yes.
Getting poison jab by a poison touch. Freaking what's it called? I forget his name.
Frogman?
Toxicroak.
Toxicroak.
It's so annoying because even if the 30%, you get it's like a 60% chance.
Yeah.
That's cool.
15, Azumarill.
Azumarill, very good.
New Shining Star.
He gets Belly
Yeah.
Drum now and Aqua Jet, and as soon as
Are they gonna
people...
ban that?
No. As soon as people are smart enough to use Focus Punch and substitute with him, then he will be... Well, he's already on top, so I don't know where else he could go.
Yeah, he's really good. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go up more.
Wasn't Belly Drum Aquajet banned?
No.
No, it's
think so?
actually not even that good.
Oh.
I don't think it's
For
that
some
good
reason
either.
In my opinion, I wouldn't run that set. I'd run something
I
else.
think
Floor
it
attacks.
was banned in like NU or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
that's
that's what
probably
I
what you're
know.
thinking
He's so
of.
bulky, sacrificing half your health.
Yeah, it's
just-
not worth it in my
it's not.
opinion either. So I think Sub-Focus Punch is probably the way to go, but I haven't seen anybody use it yet. So it's going to happen.
16, Dragonite.
Yay, Dragonite.
Amazing.
He got weakness policy. If you hit him,
Yeah.
you will get
I-
monster
I
special
can't
attacks.
believe he's actually that low down. I would expect him in the top 5,
Yeah. I can see it.
honestly.
You know, it's weird.
He has
Well, never mind.
he has extreme speed back too, which makes him amazing.
Yeah, I hatched a bunch of Dragon Dance E-Speed Dratinis if you need one, Mr.
And you gave me one.
Mr. Ninja, or you could probably get one from
Maybe
from-
I restarted my game, so
Did you?
I'm like, yeah, nowhere. I wanted to play through it again, and then I got bored.
I really want
so-
to also.
I have one badge.
I really want Pokebane to come out so I can get the freaking shiny charm because it'll be
Apparently, the
easy.
shiny charm
Can't
is
get items.
really shitty because it only works for Pokemon you can catch in the game.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
And
what
I
I've
thought
heard.
you couldn't transfer items with it.
What do you mean transfer items?
You could only transfer the Pokemon, not
What's that to do with the?
Shiny charm
How
is
we can-
not a hold item though, is it?
Oh, it's not.
No,
No,
it's in X and Y.
It's just
You get
something
for
you
getting
get.
all the Pokemon.
Oh,
It's like a
I
key
get it.
item or something. So you
Yeah.
can't really-
Yeah. I need the
Okay.
oval charm too.
We need to blaze through these
17,
guys. 17.
Charizard. How is Charizard in OU?
Because
Drought.
he's a dragon fire now with insane 111 defense and Dragon Dance and Earthquake. And
Roost.
yeah, say no more. Definitely good.
I don't know. I don't see him staying.
I think he will
He might stay OU. I don't see him staying in the top 20.
Well, no, probably not. But I think defensive Charizard X is the way to go, which is a shame because I have Y version, so I'll like never get one.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't use Dragonite instead.
Because he's a fire dragon, and it's cool.
Multi-scale.
It's okay. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, he's just popular. He's a popular guy.
he's one of the very
Like, people-
few usable fire Pokemon. Most of the fire Pokemon are terrible. If your name isn't Heatran, you're a bad fire Pokemon, basically. So
Just for clarification, Sarah B says it is not known if the shiny charm affects breeding or not.
I've heard it doesn't,
Okay.
but whatever.
Just clarify.
Well, whatever. 18, Skarmory. Same old Skarmory.
Yep.
Slightly worse because he lost some resistances, but whatever. He still does what you want him to do. If you want him to do that.
Landerty.
Landorus Theron.
He's a kitty cat.
He's good.
He looks ridiculous on Wi-Fi.
I think he looks stupid.
He looks stupid ridiculous is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Okay,
he
good.
floats
Yeah.
up and down on his little cloud
I was like,
slippers.
what
His little cloud paws.
I
Cloud
was like, why
slippers.
can't they just make him on the ground? He would look so much better if he was touching the ground.
But no, he's I guess
He's got to be...
no.
Looks like he's floating on like a magic carpet.
I think that's what he was supposed to look like, actually.
Because he's a genie. He's a genie cat.
Yeah. Genie cat.
Meow.
He's good though. I like him.
Oh.
He checks Talonflame. He sets up Stealth Rocks. He U-turns. Good
Alakazam.
stuff. Alakazam. Why is he at number 20?
Because Focus
he actually-
Sash.
Sashed.
Alakazam is better.
So they're
than
not using the Mega
No,
form.
they're not.
It's
I've seen
regular
some
old
Mega-
Alakazam.
I think Mega Alakazam is like really gimmicky
I don't get the point of
because
using
it doesn't
all.
really do
It
the
does
job as
nothing.
well.
Yeah.
His special attack and speed is already high enough, and it's like if it kept Magic Guard,
And
then
he
it would be
loses
worth-
the ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing keeping him in OU is his ability to have super focus sash that never dies unless you're hit, which no other Pokemon can really do. But like
Yeah.
That's the way you said that.
you can switch into entry hazards. It's a big deal.
21
No,
Gyarados. I'm surprised he's that high.
I'm not.
That was close.
I've noticed this metagame is all about boosting your stats, and I think that's why Quagsire is a lot better now. Like a lot of the top Pokemon are boosters. Maybe.
Yeah.
I have a question. How would unaware Quagsire, how would that affect stored power?
I think
It doesn't affect the base power of the move, but it affects the extra
So stored
special
power would
attack
do
power.
more damage via the move, but not via
The
the
stat.
stat.
boost.
Okay,
Right.
just curious.
I have no idea what you just said, but that's okay.
Nick understood, so that
That's
was all
alright.
that mattered. It boosted it, but not doubly like it normally would.
But not as much
basically.
as it would.
Yeah. Kangaskhan's
Are
banned.
you
'cause
thinking
he
of
was super good.
simple instead of unaware?
No.
Okay,
Nope.
Whatever. Let's just
Unaware.
move
Yeah, Kangaskhan's banned, so we can skip him. Espeon, I'm surprised
on.
Espeon's
is
that
terrible. Every time I see it, I
high. Yeah,
kill
it's,
it.
it's so bad. Yeah, it just I've never had one
Mandibus
threaten me either.
laughs at it so hard.
Yeah. Everything does, and it's so obvious. You're like, oh, well, I'm gonna go into my status
Oh,
guy and then just attack.
Let me
and
just
it'll
use
die.
Power Whip here. Oh, I did like 90%
Yeah.
of your health. Oh no. Poor Espeon.
Espeon is basically new bait.
Yeah, for sure.
Breloom is much worse. I would not be surprised to see his usage drop even lower than he is.
You.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
God,
Just
no.
kidding.
Keep him in OU and just let him be irrelevant, please.
Although Deoxys is in UU. Along with Jellicent
Deoxys?
and Latias. So
Which
Jellicent?
Deoxys?
I could see Jellicent. Jellicent was barely OU last gen by the
I
end.
could see it, but it's still bizarre to think about.
Yeah. 25, Trevorin. I'm very surprised Trevorin is OU.
It's so good though.
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised how good it is. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve to be. I'm just surprised how good it actually turned out to be because it doesn't look like anything super special.
Yeah, the harvest is nice, but then there's so
It's
many
one of my
things. There's so
favorites.
many ways you can use them. Like, I feel like more people
And
actually use.
can't be put to sleep.
Most.
Right, you can resto chesto.
I think most
Yeah.
people use natural cure and like rest.
Yep.
Although harvest is the
Mhm.
most fun. But it's-
It's the ghost again, which is one of the best types right now.
mhm.
Gets will-o'-the-wisp, which is very relevant.
It's immune to spore.
Yep, all the powders.
Yep.
So just kind of found a niche, and he does a good job.
I don't know if it'll stay that high.
I think it'll stay OU.
I think
at
it'll
least.
drop a lot, but I think it will
Yeah.
remain OU.
It's definitely a
Uh-huh.
good defensive counter though. Like
Yep.
It's a very unique Pokemon, just like Breloom.
Next, Conkeldurr.
Assault Vest.
Andy?
Assault Vest Conkeldurr. He will never
Yeah.
die. Ever. I haven't tried one yet, but I watched someone use it, Poke MMD, and you can like take Draco Meteors and just like shrug them off, so
with his giant beefy
yeah.
shoulders.
Oh, and
Yeah.
if you transfer him with knockoff from like black or white, then he will
Mm.
do astounding
Really good.
damage and knock off your item. So
Yeah.
knock off Assault Vest.
Seems pretty good.
Although I'm still using the
I
Guts
used
one.
him way
but-
back at the beginning of 5th gen. I might have to bring him back.
Are you using what ability?
I'm still using Guts. I think Guts is probably
Seems like the
recommended.
best choice.
Just-
Because it inoculates you from burn,
yeah,
which
and
is
burn
pretty
is
big
like
right now.
everything that is happening.
Rotom is the #1 Pokemon, so. Venusaur,
Venusaur will never die.
yeah, it's so bulky.
I like.
Jeez.
I have like a really subpar match, but the only reason I uploaded is all is because like Mega Venusaur just tanks these hits and it just synthesizes.
I know,
and
it
it's
eats
like
super effective hits for breakfast.
it's like
and
whatever.
that was cute.
like once I find a team that works best with Venusaur, then I could see it going
Yeah.
places. But I just used a random 6 guys, and he just happened to
Yeah.
win.
Togekiss, I'm a huge fan of Togekiss.
Togekiss is evil.
I-
It is the devil.
I kind of just threw it onto my team because I needed a 6th guy, and when I start to build a new team, I just pick a random guy to fill spot number 6 until I find out what the team needs, and he has done some solid work.
He is one of
It's interesting because it has a few different roles it can do. You know,
Yeah,
like, it doesn't
I'm
always
running
have
a
to be.
really super bulky one, and I love it
I think most of them are
because it
bulky.
never dies.
If you're playing singles anyway,
I'm-
they're going to be usually,
Max HP, max special defense.
I mean, he's got really good special attack though,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. I will slowly kill you painfully.
Oh, he's one
and
of
flinch you.
Sweet tears of defeat.
he's one of the very few fairy types that gets coverage to hit steel types, which is definitely worth mentioning
Mm.
since he can use
Yeah.
Fire Blast and Flamethrower.
He also gets Aura Sphere.
Aura Sphere is not as good though, unfortunately, unless you have Hustle Kiss,
It's
which is
pretty good.
it's good, but I mean like most of the time you're just going to be using Air Slash anyway.
Yeah.
It's better to have space for Thunderwave and Roost or something.
I mean, I think I only run Air Slash on mine. No, I run Dazzling Gleam too for dragons.
I think the common set doesn't even run a fairy attack. It just is like fire attack, air slash, roost, thunderwave.
Yeah, mine had. I ran Dazzling Gleam.
I
over
wish it
Fire
got
Blast 'cause I wanted to
Moonblast.
actually be able to kill dragons.
Moonblast
I know.
would lower
man,
the
it'd be
special
so
attack
good.
every time. It'd be so annoying.
Yeah,
You'd
Uh,
never be able to kill it.
maybe it'll get it as a move too.
Or like as an event, like a Togepi event with Moonblast.
Please
Yeah.
no.
Like, part of me doesn't
Um,
want it to happen, but part of me does, because it would be really funny.
29 Volcarona. Nick.
Well, I'm sad that the one I hatched doesn't have the hidden power type that I wanted,
Who cares?
so I had to use Hurricane instead. But that's okay because against rain teams it'll help.
But rain teams
Because
are,
those are still a thing.
are
Well,
long
I mean-
dead, unfortunately.
I think Rain's going to come back, though. I think someone needs to figure out how to make a really good hyper-offensive Rain team,
You can
and then
do
Rain
it,
will be
but it doesn't
good again.
involve... Like, the only thing Polytoad
Everything
can
has to
do
be
right
sweet.
now is use, like, specs. Like, that's the
Yeah.
best thing it can do right now. So Toxic Stalling
Rock.
Froggy is kind of a thing of the
No,
past.
that's why I said hyper-offensive Rain team. You just attack. You set up Rain for 8
yeah,
turns
that's the
for
only
free, and then
route to
just
do
attack.
it with.
Yeah.
But sure, it could
But
happen.
I do think that team will be good once someone figures it out.
You have to use a damn prog,
Uh,
though.
I think we
Yeah.
should wrap this up. I have to be up at 6 in the
No.
morning.
Sorry, we're almost done. We'll go through these real fast. Gudra.
Gudra.
Assault Vest.
Assault Vest.
End of story.
He's tanky. He's weird.
Knock off. Goodbye.
Mamoswine
He looks like
is
he's
still Mamoswine.
Covered in a unmentionable bodily fluid.
What was it? Hayden named him like... what did he name him?
There's
I
so
can't
many
remember.
nicknames
It was
for him.
something. It was something disgusting.
I
though.
could guess, but
Uh,
I'd probably be wrong. Let's go to Mamoswine.
Mamoswine, same as he was last
Oh,
gen. He's a great
Mamoswine
guy,
is the only good use
metagame guy.
of freeze dry.
Mm.
He can
True.
kill Rotom with freeze dry.
Is that a special attack?
Yeah, it is. So you have to like run naive or something. But like with Life
about
Orb, it
Aurora?
does insane amounts to Rotom wash. So
What about Aurora Borealis?
Aurora
That thing's
the
terrible.
thing sucks. Sorry,
It's not even good in game.
I killed it with Galvantula. Galvantula.
Mandibuzz, Andy.
Mandibuzz is
Quickly,
is
you have
really
10
good.
seconds.
Foul play, knockoff, roost.
Defog, right?
Defog, yeah, has to have defog. You can also run whirlwind if you want. I don't know. He's really good, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a rags to
He seems
riches,
really good.
rags to riches story.
Yeah. He's like the Gastrodon of this gen.
Yeah,
Should name yours Slumdog Millionaire.
that'd be a good one.
Latios at number 33. That
It's a
makes me so
It's
happy.
a sad day for Latioses everywhere. Yeah, I don't. I think
Choice Specs is real bad with fairies.
yeah, that I actually can say is true. Yeah.
Do you think he'll be... See, now I'm showing my...
Well,
I don't know,
like I
my
said,
inexperience, but was he Uber last gen?
no.
No, he was very
It
high.
was Uber
OU,
in
though.
4th gen though, so you're close.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But I mean, the Choice Spec set was his bread and butter because
Yeah,
Choice
but
Specs
now
Draco
fairies are
Meteor
like, whatever.
ended lives.
Well, that's the last time I played Andy was 4th gen, so...
That's like when I started playing competitively.
Cloister, 34 Cloister.
Clo-
Why is he still OU? Nobody
Shell
knows.
Smash.
I don't know.
Crap.
Yeah.
I guess he's still pretty good.
Infernape.
Why is he
the
still
other-
OU?
Yeah, why is he still OU? Nobody
I don't
knows.
know. He gets Iron
He's
Fist.
slow now too. He's not even
Yeah.
fast like he used to be.
He's got Iron Fist. He can use Fire Punch, extra damage. Wow. And then there's Blissey.
36.
Blissey.
Blissey can't wall anything anymore.
Blissey is like that
Let's-
star who became unpopular and then
Praise the Poke Gods that it did not become a
he
fairy.
can't wall anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, I was so
Yes.
glad.
37. Donphan. Donphan's gonna go up, I think.
Dunfan
Donphan's
is really good. Yes.
38. Klefki. I did want to say, I think that Klefki's so low because people just
Stopped caring.
kind of agreed to stop using it. Like, it's not bad.
You still
it's still
think
super good.
You still think that it can beat every Pokemon though, right? With the
I think it has a
Swagger Thunder
chance.
Wave.
I'm not saying that it will every time, but I think it has a chance to just kill its counters.
It has a 60% chance.
Like, if they come in and you confuse them and you get up a sub,
and then paralyze them.
If Swagger was 100% accuracy,
it doesn't matter. Well, even if it's something
I
that
would
can't be
say-
paralyzed. What?
But missing Swagger has to happen. Like
No, I'm
Paramount.
not saying it will beat everything.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
yeah,
that it
yeah.
has
yeah, whatever.
a chance
Yeah.
to kill any of its checks.
I agree. I think you're right. A lot of
If-
people just had an untold, unsigned agreement, like psychically.
that it's just.
I
It's
think
not
everyone
fun.
just started feeling dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Dirty when I killed, like, I beat Volcaronas, I beat Togekiss, I beat Magnezone, I killed everything with it, and I'm like, well, this is not fair.
I'm gonna beat a Genesect with it.
You could.
Probably could.
Number 39, Thundurus.
I think Klefki keeps keys
Surprised
of all the
he's so
souls that
low.
it kills.
I'm guessing he's low is because Pokebang just came out, but then
Yeah,
Heatran
he's
is like
gonna go
super
up.
high and Pokebang just came out, and I don't know.
Maybe people forgot you're allowed to use him again. That could-
Yeah. Oh, he's a.
But they didn't forget about Landorus.
He's also a nice Talonflame check. He's one of the few, like, Landorus T and Talonflame.
Is he bulky enough to take
No.
Braper?
He can take one. It's good enough.
Okay.
He can use
That's what I
Priority
thought.
Thunderwave and slow down the birdie.
That's true.
So
Yeah, that's a very good point.
yeah.
He's good. I think he deserves to be higher than he is anyhow.
Oh, he will.
Pinsir seems to be something that people are starting to catch on to, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him go higher.
Steroids. Is Sylveon your favorite Pokemon of all time? Number 41.
41 Sylveon, no.
Gross.
Sylveon's decent. I wouldn't be surprised to see it drop to UU though. It'll be super good if it goes to UU.
Yeah, all the fairies just don't get any attacks. Like,
Yeah.
it drives me crazy.
It gets Moonblast, and it has the stats to use it.
Yeah. But Calm Mind, Baton Pass, and Wish are a thing.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Starmie, I'm surprised it's this low.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
it's still really good.
It has been dethroned by Exodrill though, just because Exodrill can kill any sticky web user. So
Yeah.
that's a thing. Starmie would be mildly.
Starmie's
threatened.
still really good though, because it's still fast. Like it's
Yeah.
115, so it still gets to be fast, and it has a phenomenal move pool. Can threaten a lot of things out.
Yeah.
And Natural Cure.
Natural,
Natural
Cure,
Cure
and Skull
is nice.
and Rapid Spin.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
I love it. I'm using
like
it right
it
now,
too.
so I'm a big fan.
I got one in a trade. I have to train it, and then Mawile.
Mawile.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It needs help. Like it needs support from the team,
Yeah.
but with the right support, it's very good. So
It's a good Trick Room Mega.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the best Trick Room Mega.
Fortress is
I
Same
didn't
old.
even know
sad.
people still used it.
it's pretty sad. It doesn't.
Fortress
Like
is,
I remember back in
He's
4th
kinda
gen
lousy.
when no,
in 4th
Yeah,
gen,
just
he
use
ran Explosion and could actually kill something.
Yeah,
Uh,
just use Ferrothorn.
and-
That's the moral of that story.
but he
And
can
he
use
created-
Volt Switch, which is something
Yeah.
Ferrothorn can't do. That's like the only thing he has on Ferrothorn, other than Toxic
Clefable,
Shock.
I want to
same as
use one.
Sylveon. I think maybe potentially a little better because it has a cool ability.
Magic Guard.
Yeah.
It also gets
Um,
unaware, I think. Which is
It does.
cool.
Yeah. 46 Smeargle. I think he's only in here because
He's
of
Stealth
poor
Rock.
Pokebank was out.
The poor
He was actually
amount
good.
of Stealth Rockers, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like the best
Actually,
sticky web user in the game, arguably, so that's also
Yeah.
a reason.
Jirachi will probably jump up higher, I would imagine. It's worse now, though, because it did pick up weaknesses.
haven't fought
Like,
one yet.
Steel Psychic lost.
Yeah, Steel Psychic
Oh.
is no longer near as good as it was.
I'm glad they didn't give him Steel Fairy.
I was
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, Steel
Fairy
Fairy is a
Psychic.
broken typing. Fairy in general
Yeah.
is a broken typing. That's why I was so upset
Yeah,
about
Fairy
it.
is really good. There just aren't that many good fairies.
It's like whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna get started on that one.
Tentacruel is whatever.
Tentacruel is
I mean-
better because he's poison got a new resistance and he can hit fairies, and so he's ineffective.
And he's still pretty bulky, and he spins, and
Yeah,
he does that
does
stuff.
stuff.
Oh,
Sableye.
Kraken.
Sableye deserves to be way higher than number 49
He may be.
because he's so good against so many big threats right now.
Tentacruel can also use the powered up knockoff, although his attack is pretty low, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Sableye also takes care of Road and Wash pretty handily. It doesn't care about it. Like, it'll win one-on-one.
Yeah, I'll just recover after Will-O-Wisping,
Yeah.
Salamence, the dragon
Salamence,
everyone
I
forgot
would not
about.
be surprised to see Salamence go UU this gen.
It's so weird because he was banned in
Nothing.
4th gen.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
He's definitely...
He doesn't bring anything to the table that Garchomp and
Like,
Dragonite
the
do
only
infinitely
thing
better.
he really brings to the table is Scarf Moxie set, which I'm really surprised I haven't seen one.
But then you're gonna have to lock yourself into a Dragon.
Yeah, and then fairies.
Good luck with that.
It's kind of whatever.
Galvantula, purely for sticky web. That's the only reason to ever use him.
I just, yeah, Bug and Electric is a really good typing, though. I mean, Galvantula has really low stats.
Yeah, that's his problem.
He's got
he's not
good
quite
speed,
there.
and his special attack could be a little bit higher. His speed is basically his only high stat.
He has decent special attack.
I would like it if it was a bit higher.
Yeah, but it's just decent.
Yeah.
Regular Landorus without sand, he's not what he was. So there's the other one's better now.
Well,
I think.
the
Just
Life Orb
instant.
one is extremely good. I don't know how you get one in X and Y, but I guess Pokebank or whatever.
Yeah. The what's it called?
The what?
Its hidden ability.
Yeah.
Therian?
No, normal one. His hidden ability got him
Normal one's
banned
hidden
in the end
ability.
of Black and White too. So
It's the same one Nidoking
think
has. I
he
can't
is-
remember.
Sand Force?
No, that's his regular
Sheer
ability.
Force.
Sheer Force.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
That's
Life
what
Orb
I
Sheer
meant,
Force
I swear. It was in
is-
my
is
brain.
good. But he'll probably go up, I think, once people figure that out. And Terracion's a lot worse than he used to be.
Oh yeah, how the
Sadly.
mighty have fallen, Terrakion.
Why isn't Keldeo on the list?
Because
That's a
I don't
good
know.
question.
This is not a complete list. Then I guess people haven't used him.
That's weird, because Keldeo is pretty good, so...
Yeah,
He's still good, by the way. Some people are
he's
using
in
him.
UU. He's at number
Yeah,
66.
see,
That's
Tornadus
weird.
T is in
Yeah.
UU, and Keldeo is in UU, so I don't want to touch that. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
done.
This is definitely...
Vaporeon is in
very
UU.
early.
Yeah. Anyhow, we made it through the whole
We
list.
did.
There we go. Now Nick can go to bed.
Yeah, good night,
I'm
Nick.
sorry, I'm an old man.
Yeah, you got to go to work because you have a job. Unless,
Way to have a job.
Unlike us bums.
I'm rolling in my money right now.
My job is being a man.
My man is being a job.
Whoa.
I mean...
Good for him. Sure, he makes you
Disclaimer,
very
I am
happy.
not gay.
Wow.
All right, so that's gonna do it.
Could be a classy male escort and be straight and just schmooze up those old ladies. You don't have to be gay. You don't have to jump there. Well, not that there's anything
saying.
wrong with that.
So
I was just
maybe
disclaimer. It was not.
Okay.
It was. It's like the fine
You could
print.
be a gigolo. They can make a movie about you. There'll be 5 sequels.
I'm Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is Rob Schneider.
I hate Rob Schneider.
So I don't
Schneider's
think we went
dick.
too much overtime, actually. I have an hour 17. That's not bad.
Yeah.
We should probably wrap it up.
we should sign off. So go ahead, guys.
Go ahead.
Give your channel names.
Oh, right, yeah.
Give her what? Oh.
The comment.
We both did the
What?
same thing.
Comment, like, and subscribe, and check out our channels. And if you don't, we will do nothing to you at all. But just do it. Oh, the links will be in the descriptions.
Also, make sure to check out the link to the battle that
battle.
RobotnikIsSexy is going to post,
That battle.
so that you can leave your opinion on how decisive that miss was.
I knew you were gonna say something.
Oh, he's the one who brought it up.
Oh, I'm going to make sure he does it too.
I'll work on it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We'll be fine.
I would
All
give you. I would give you a friendly handshake. But
It was a good match.
I'm not.
It's.
I'm not like.
It was all rested on Aquajet. Actually, it was quite nice. This Crawdon is.
Come on, you have those are those last 2 turns.
Yeah. Well.
All right, they can watch the battle and choose.
Okay. All right.
Time to end.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.